Joined here after the Hungerford win with Chippenham midfielder Will King, Chippenham left back Will King. Chippenham plays everywhere, Will King. Great performance from yourself today, young man.
Cheers, thanks very much. Yeah, bit of a makeshift left back today. Usually a midfielder, but always asked me to do a job and can't say no, can I?
Obviously not. Obviously stepped into the game on Tuesday, Kinger, and obviously played in very well against Chelmsford. Kept your place for today in the centre of midfield. It's certainly looking like it's working out quite well for you guys coming out of the academy at the moment. He seems to really trust you.
Yeah, well, sort of know at the start of the season getting a good chance, and now he's also giving me a chance. So yeah, it's really good for us, and hopefully we can keep going on.
Just a whisker away from that first goal as well today, King. Do you know what I mean? It was
just a whisker,
just a little rising one over the top of the bar. But yeah, I mean, it looks like is that your game? Is it sort of more going forward? I mean, we've seen you deployed all over the pitch at the moment, but yeah, by the time we did get in that final third, you definitely seem to have the shot on you.
Yeah, I mean, I like to tackle, get about, sort of help the team if I can, but don't usually get too many goals. But hoping to change that, get a few more for the first team. Yeah.
And as Gary just noted there, 3 and 3 now for clean sheets. Obviously yourself have had to do a lot of work on the defensive side of things, and it looks this year as if our midfield's going to be sort of compact in there to really help on the defensive side of things, and you can't really ask for too much more than 3 clean sheets in a row.
No, exactly. It's a perfect start really, just missing the goals from the last 2 games. But another clean sheet and goals today.
Superb. Well, King, we'll let you get back in the bar, mate. Obviously, you've earned it today. We'll see you on Monday at Taunton, and well done for today, young man.
See you Monday.
Top man.
Cheers.
Continuing here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham striker Seb Palmer-Houlden. Seb, a really good game from yourself today, mate. You've had a couple now. Just seems to be that one little lick of paint away in the crossbar there from opening your account, but on an otherwise good performance, mate.
Yeah, I'm just really enjoying playing with the lads. The spirit's brilliant after 2 really good draws, and I think today's a really good win because we started quite slow first half, I thought, and come out second half, I think we just outplayed them, and then we got the result we deserved.
I suppose it's got to be tough as well for yourself as a young striker, obviously coming out of the academy process at Bristol City, which we'll move on to in a minute, but when you're coming up against these sort of defenders at Hungerford that are taught to be big, taught to be physical, it must almost seem like a thankless task when you're running into the channels and playing the hold-up, but I thought you did it very, very well today. Yeah,
I think it's a good learning experience for me, especially because defenders you get in this league are huge, and an academy maybe more technical, but it's more physical in this, which is just another good thing for me to learn. And I think it's just really good just to get involved around this, especially.
Of course, it might not be for some of us certainly. It's not the first time we've seen you this season. You came here originally as the opponent for Bristol City when we played the academy there pre-season, and obviously now have made the switch out here on loan. You said you're enjoying your time so far with the lads, but how have you settled into Chippenham, Seb? Are you enjoying yourself here? Is it good working with Horgie, Coops?
It's amazing. The lads are brilliant. The gaffer's brilliant, and so is Coops. Coops is amazing. I think they all understand how I play, and I think it's just took them first 2 games to get used to it. And now I think they're really using it to a good advantage. And now I think we're flying. They're trying to play balls into behind, which is my best game, part of my game, and it's just really helping me. But yeah, I think it's going really good.
Stung the hands of Jed Ward a couple of times today. Took the first coat of paint off the crossbar. It's got to be coming, Seb, hasn't it? I mean, we thought the goal was going to come from a corner the other week with his turn on the turn. We've had a couple of 25-yard drives today. We've had a couple of headers. I think we're just waiting for that first goal to go in, probably off the bum or something silly like that. But then it'll be flying for Seb Palmer-Houlden as soon as that one's opened up.
Yeah, definitely. But look, at the end of the day, we got the result, and that's what matters, I think. But on a personal level, it'd be nice to get a goal. But if I just keep going, I think it'll eventually come. But like we said, get the 1-0 win. Brilliant result.
Super. Well, the man we're going to interview in a minute, Mr. Russe, popped up with a header today, which is probably the only thing that stopped you from picking up the Man of the Match award. But from all of us here, mate, congratulations. Great start to your time at Chippenham, and long may it continue, Seb.
Thank you.
Top man. Wrapping up here at the Thornbury Surfacing Stadium with Chippenham Town Man of the Match, Chippenham Town goal scorer, winner of a header inside the 18-yard box somehow, Luke Russe. Russe, always great to get the 3 points, but it's got to be even better when you cap it with a goal.
Yeah, most important thing for us was the 3 points. I think there was a massive sigh of relief when the ball hit the back of the net, whether it was me or anyone. We just needed that first goal. We've been so solid defensively. I think that's 3 clean sheets in a row now. But we just needed to get that almost goal off our back, really, that first goal. And yeah, I was pleased to have been me. I think I'm on the club's top goal scorer this season, so I'll be saying that at training and holding on to that as long as I can.
Well, hopefully you're not hanging on to it for too long. We've got a game on Monday before any training session, so hopefully we'll go down and Taunton and score some goals. Bound to be some old friends for yourself there as well, Luke. You obviously former Bristol lad, Taunton, not too far away from those sort of areas, and of course a couple of ex-teammates that I'm sure you're going to be looking and running into on Monday.
Yeah, well, friends before and after the game, but as you know, Simon, 90 minutes, unless you're wearing that blue or Chippenham badge, then there's no friends. And it'd be a tough game. I don't know how they got on today, but I believe they started pretty solidly for a team that's coming up. And like you said, we know a few of the lads have got this loads of experience in this league, so it'll be similar today. It'll be a tough team, and we'll go down there looking to be nice and solid again, and hopefully me or someone else can chip in with a winning goal again.
We've obviously talked quite a lot, Russe, about your ability to break a game down. You know, the interceptions was well noted last year. You know, the passing move. It really looks as if that's something that's now starting to really incorporate and be part of Chippenham's attack moving forward. I think the neat little intricate 1-2s with Youngie, the play with Alfie, and obviously the clever work down the right hand side with Eddie. It's really starting to look as if those patterns are really starting to make sense now. You know, we're getting in down those sides, and the goal was always going to be an inevitable one.
Yeah, we worked a lot on it at training this week. I think the first couple of games we've been working on more defensive stuff. Obviously the teams we played have had a lot of possession based, but we thought this would be the first game where we would be in charge and we'd have possession. So not going to lie, we did do a lot of pattern stuff and working on that in training. And yeah, I thought first half it took us maybe a while to get going, and then we had that scare of their disallowed goal, and after that I think we got down to our stuff. Like you said, we played some good stuff, pretty much pinned them down the hill whole of second half, and eventually our pressure paid off and we got the goal.
We'll touch on that, Russe, because obviously we've not actually brought it up in any of the sort of pre-interviews before you come on. The goal, obviously, down there, none of us have really managed to see what the linesman or the referee have flagged that for. We've been told since it was offside. Don't know if you were anywhere near the incident. Did you get a decent look on that, or was it, you know, just as much a shot to you as everyone else and the linesman pointed for a goal kick?
Yeah, obviously, well, it happens in a split second, so we'll never definitely know, but I'm pretty sure all 10 or 11 of our players and a good half of their players were sure it was offside. Obviously, whether it's offside or not, the linesman took his decision, and I think that was more what the Hungerford players were a bit upset about, that he took his time over it. But at the end of the day, if he got the right decision, then he's done his job. So I'm pretty sure it was offside. Well, in fact, I'm 95% sure it was offside. So in the end, he's done his job.
Having a good little run against Hungerford, Luke, aren't you? I believe scored in the away game when we beat them 3-0 last year. Got the camera moment with yourself jumping up and laughing and celebrating at the end of the 3-2 late win here, and now obviously coming up with a winning goal today. Bit of a team you like to play, is it, Luke?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I did mention to a few of the lads before. I said we played Hungerford twice last year and I scored twice, and I fancied myself again actually today, and I didn't think it'd be a leaping header at the front post from a corner, to be honest with you. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Sometimes in football you just have these moments of luck and moments of fortune, and thankfully, well, I'd like to score against more teams, but Hungerford seems to be the team that I chip in with a few goals against.
Good stuff. And what's it like then, obviously, in this short sort of turnaround, Luke? The Saturday game, you're not back going to see the lads again until Monday when you start again. What's it like for a player at this point? Is it just simply, you know, rest and recovery, or what do you do to get yourself ready and prepared for a game in such a quick turnaround? 7 games in 21 days, mate. You know, must be quite an ask.
Yeah, it's going to have to be, and I mean, we like contact in training, but even if it's just meetings or less stuff on the legs, it's still good to see the lads and getting as much information as you can. But in terms of Saturday, Monday, yeah, we know it's coming. It's the August bank holiday, so we've been here for years. We know it's coming in. It's not something that just we have to deal with. Every team has to deal with it. So as much as, yeah, we'll be tired, we know that Taunton will be tired as well. And thankfully, I think this year, you can see the quality coming off the bench today kind of changed the game, and I think we've got a bit more of a deeper squad this year to really push and maybe change a few tired legs about in these bank holiday or Saturday, Tuesday games.
Of course, it's been a very indifferent start for Chippenham this year, with obviously incidents off the field, certainly incidents on the field as well, that are really sort of dictating sort of the early sort of conversations. But now obviously all of that's out of the way, and, you know, thank God Pabs is on the recovery and we can get back to the football side of things. I suppose that, you know, for people around the league particularly that are looking from the outside in, all they recognise about Chippenham is a playoff side last year, and got there by being very hard to beat, resilient, and, you know, quite decent on the counter attack, and can hurt you in a lot of ways. So far this season, the only defeat that we've had on the blemish is to the potential champions in Ebbsfleet. We know how good they are, and they're going to be certainly there or thereabouts again. But the longer these clean sheets and performances go in, and when you're not winning, you're drawing, people are going to be talking about you again.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's a massive credit, and obviously what happened with Pablo was really tough for us, you, everyone that was involved to take. But I think we went up to see him. All at different times, but within 3 days of it happening, and I think that really made us clear and helped us get over it, because you can see what good spirits he's in, and it was good to just see him and kind of get that over our backs. And I mean, I'm not saying we're defending for Pablo, because we defend for ourselves, but to do that off the back of what's happened, I think you've got to give us credit, especially young lads like Landon filling in to come on today. Started Tuesday, 2 clean sheets for him. You got another young lad in Kinger playing left back for majority of second half today. It just goes to show that, you know, it's not maybe personnel, this defending, it's the team and the structure that we defend with. And thankfully, we've been speaking about today getting that goal, and like I said, thankfully we got it today, get a win.
I suppose on the pitch, targets for yourself again, it's got to be sort of, you know, going close to what you did last season. Obviously, you were never present last year in a season where we sort of ended in the National League South semi-finals, only just narrowly missing out to Ebbsfleet. It's going to be a difficult slog to get there again, but, you know, in a league where it looks again very even, you know, there's a couple of really good sides in there that could really challenge for 1 and 2, like Maidstone and Dorking. But it's got to, again, give you boys full confidence that 5 spots are up there for that playoffs, and why on earth can't you be one of them?
Yeah, well, I've been in this league 3, 4, maybe even 5 years now. I can't keep counting. A few of the lads have been here longer, and it seems to be the same every year. There's probably 1, maybe 2 teams that kind of stretch that league, but for the other 20, 19 places or whatever, it's pretty much every team beats every team. I mean, you look at some of the results we had last year. I think we done the double over a couple of teams near the top, and then lost a double against teams near the bottom. So I mean, you've got to turn up every game in this league. You've got to be raring to go every game. And I think towards the end, when Hawks took over, we were doing that, and we were fearful and fearless. Fearful, whatever the one is, and hopefully we can do that off the back of this 3 points and pick up a few more wins.
You've had a couple of managers here now. You just alluded obviously to under Hawks at the end of last season. He's a very calm, very quiet guy when he gets out in front of here. He keeps his cards very close to his chest. What's he like in the dressing room, Luke? What's he like to play for?
I think Hawks has got to be calm when you've got Coops next to him. I don't know if you've ever had Coops in front of the camera, but no, they're a really good mix. And I think Sharps has come in this year, and he's took on a lot of the training in the fine details. And I think between the 3 of them, they've done a magnificent job. You look at the results we had last year under tough circumstances with our manager leaving 6 games to go. Got a few more players in this year, lost a few, kept a few. So it's similar but different, and we've embraced that really. We've tried to embrace what we've got different in what we kept last year, and yeah, they've been terrific. It's Hawks' first sole manager's job, I think, and yeah, I haven't got many bad words to say about him so far.
Good stuff. Well, Luke, we'll go in there and get on the beer, mate. I think we've well and truly earned one today. A man of the match performance, a goal, 3 points, perfect Saturday. Hopefully now we can run to Monday on Taunton and keep it going. Well done, Luke.
Top man, Simon. Thank you.
Top man, well done.